Tell you that. So, first of all, I wanted to give you a follow up on the Peloton girl. They gave her a really hard time about the about about the commercial that she was in. So we're going to go over, and now there's a follow up commercial where she straightens her life out. So let's go over here and give it a watch here. Okay, and here she goes. Oops.
This gin is really smooth.
Yeah.
We can get you another one
If you like.
You're safe here. To new beginnings.
To new beginnings.
With the Peloton bike, they said it was a new beginning for her.
There you go. This can be a fun night. Here you go. Take this too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You look great, by the way.
You look great, by the way. So anyway, she'll do okay. I think that was real funny. Yeah, she'll do fine. It doesn't hurt you to get on the exercise bike. It really doesn't. And if you're thinking of buying a Peloton, they're only $2,500 or something. I'd say go for it. Okay, so big news today. Big news. J.Jill CEO resigns, and following poor third quality sales. Okay, and they're going to fill in, or they're appointing an interim CEO, Jim Scully, and Jim is a 20-year experience in retail. Okay, and he was also the chief operations officer at Crew and Avon, so he might have some male experience at least, I would have to say. Okay, challenging job, and they're going to focus on the fundamentals. Now, that said, I think we give them about 10 minutes to fix this thing. Let's go back a little bit and see what the story is on J.Jill. This is from the first quarter, where their shares plummeted 53%. And their chief executive, Linda Heasley, said, yeah, we had bad weather. We had lots of black and khaki, but we should have had blues, pinks, and more options. My wife said, yeah. Not about J.Jill, but the whole women's fashion went to colors that my wife hates. And she doesn't exactly know why they do that. She sometimes suspects that it's to make women look ugly, to make all women look ugly. I don't know. Could be. I watched The Devil Wears Prada, and I know there's something sinister in that industry. Don't give me any hearts on this. We'll get in big trouble. Okay, but here's another thing she said. And I actually have the stock call up here. We'll get it. She said, J.Jill moved too quickly away from its catalog to digital, which impacted traffic. Let's just get over here to the actual words she said. Next, going into the quarter, we plan some shift from direct mail to alternative media options, primarily digital. In hindsight, I think we planned. This is again from the stock call in second quarter. In hindsight, we moved much too quickly, much too soon. Now, this implies to me that they didn't think their strategy was wrong or totally misguided. They just thought it was too quick. If we could just get rid of those dumpy old women who read catalogs and get over to the hip, cool digital women, we would be great. That's exactly what Talbot said about 3 or 4 years ago at the Namoa show, that they just ditched their catalog. They didn't want their customers to be 55 to 75-year-old women. They wanted them to be 25 to 35-year-old women. So if they quit mailing the catalog, they'd be fine. After bankruptcy, they reinstated the catalog. Same thing with not Boston Proper, but Anyway, the story is all over the industry, and no one wants to listen to it. Okay, so it says we made adjustments quickly when we saw the results, and we were able to add some direct mail touch point, not even points. We put in a couple of postcards, probably. I don't know what they did, but it certainly didn't say, and we're dumping the idea of digital and we're going to go to direct mail. Down further, it says in the stock call, if you stayed on for this, questions and answers, somewhere in here I highlighted it, right, way down here. Again, it's better appreciating that the rollover catalog, what the rollover catalog does for our customer, as she is highly engaged. And while you might not redeem the coupon on the front of the catalog cover, see, they put a coupon on, probably not with a QR code, probably not with anything that links to the site. Okay? So if she feels like ordering online, she may not use the catalog code, and they may not have set it up properly. So what they do is the classic digital attribution ploy, where they track cookies on your computer. So if you visited the site, you got the catalog, you go and look up, you have a question, you look up on the site, you go back to the catalog, maybe you call in the order, right? But because you touched the site, and they can keep an eye on that, because of that, you are a digital customer. Never mind the catalog did 90% of the heavy lifting. Anyway, she is using the catalog for inspiration, but we ought to be able to get rid of that catalog and give her inspiration other ways. So, back at the time, I decided that I would try to find out what their catalog looked like. I went to their website. I searched and searched and searched. Finally, I did a Google search on image and tried to find a J.Jill catalog image anywhere. And the only place I could find it was some weird site that was basically free catalogs you can get. There was no picture of their catalog on the J.Jill site. Okay? So I said at the time, maybe they should consider putting the J.Jill catalog on their website. What an idea. So now let's go over here to the J.Jill. And I apologize, it's trimmed off just a little bit. I think maybe I can make this go in the wrong direction. Okay. Well, anyway, it says J.Jill at the top. Who we are. I clicked into the thing, down the menu a bit, to who we are. And down here, there's a coupon, which you can't see. What happens if I go like this? Yeah, it's down at the very footer. There's a coupon that says take $50 off your first order of $150 when you sign up for J.Jill email. Not sign up for the J.Jill email. Can't get it no matter what I do. That's it. Sign up for the J.Jill email. They don't say give you $50 when you sign up for a catalog. No. They say sign up here or through our catalog. This is the only mention I could find of a catalog. Right there. Okay? We're an omni-channel retailer. Friendly guidance at our 250 stores, online or through our catalog. Do you see a picture of it? No. Do you see anything linking, but would you like to look at a catalog? No. But you get $50 off your first $150 when you sign up for J.Jill email. Wouldn't it make sense to ask for your address, too? You can get our catalog. It's really nice. This makes me sick. This literally makes me sick. You know? And the CEO will probably go to some other retailer and try to destroy their company. Look, nothing. There's nothing. Our compassion fund, right? Our history. Yeah, okay. Our history is all of this great history that evolved into a direct catalog business. 40 years later, we opened our first retail store. So for 40 years, we had a catalog. Now we got 280 websites, and we don't even want to talk about our catalog. We flushed it. I hope you go out of business. You deserve it. Anybody that goes all in for digital, and stuffs their catalog and stuffs their customers. It's a travesty. Nordstrom's, on the other hand, did really well. They put direct mail right back in the center, right where it had been. The tale of two companies. I'm John Miglash. Like and share. Your friends will think you're smart.